Why did you do it? Oh, come on, there are no witnesses. You can tell me. Why did you have her murdered?
There's no chance of you being believed, you know that.
Oh, I wouldn't accuse you of anything. Not unless I had solid proof.
Well, there's no chance of that. Because I didn't do anything.
You know, when the cops get around to thinking about it, they'll realise it had to be someone like you. Because nobody else knew exactly when she was being released.
Well, you did. Or don't you count?
Oh. You know, around here I've got quite a reputation for being able to read these things. Ah. I can see someone making a phone call. And the arm holding the phone seems to be in some kind of uniform. Silly, isn't it? But then I'm sure you're much too intelligent to believe in that sort of mark.
What happened?
Oh, I dropped a cup, that's all.
Well, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Do you want another one?
Yes, good. Strong and black I could do with the lift.
You seem a bit tense.
Tense? What do you expect with what's been going on? I'm waiting for you to make up your mind if you're going to marry me or not.
Oh, Terry. You told me you'd give me time to make that decision. Please don't try and hurry me. I won't be rushed into marrying you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, have you heard anything about Barnhurst?
No, but that doesn't worry me. Things like that always take time.
Yeah, it seems everything takes time.
Look, Terry, I'm sorry I'm making you wait for an answer. It's just that it's such an important decision.
Well, it doesn't seem much point in talking about it until you've made up your mind, does it? I've got work to do.
Hey, respect to Harrison.
What did you say?
Not much. Just asked him why he killed Kathy.
Strike a light.
How did he react to that one?
Yeah, he played it real cool. Still, I reckon we're dead right. There's something funny about him.
How do you mean?
Don't know exactly. He looks like he's under a lot of strain. I reckon he might blow it any minute.
Well, accusing him of murder isn't exactly going to help, is it?
How do you reckon old Vinegar stands in this? Do you reckon she's got a hand in it?
Oh, I don't know. I think Fear would draw the line at murder.
But do you think she knows about him? I haven't seen them talking to each other lately.
Oh, I don't think she's going to tell us if we ask her, do you?
Well, you could ask her. You could go up to her and you could say, "Excuse me, Miss Bennett, but do you know that your boyfriend is a murderer?"
Hey, listen, anyway. I want you to spread the word. We are going to have to be very careful. You know, staying in pairs, that sort of thing.
Can't get rid of the lot of us, B.
Listen, love, if he blows, and I reckon he's going to, there's no telling what he might do.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to be careful.
And we're going to have to keep the pressure up until he breaks, without any of us getting hurt in the process. I think we are dealing with a very dangerous bloke.
I've finished that. What would you like me to do now?
Oh, I wish you could help me with this typing. I seem to have got behind.
Yes, I wish I could too. I spoke to Mrs. Davidson about it. She said she was going to ask you, but I suppose she's been too busy.
Yes, I'd say so. Listen, from time to time when things quieten down a bit, I'll give you some typing lessons if you like.
Oh, would you?
Yes.
I'd really appreciate that.
I'll give you the secretarial crash course.
That'd be wonderful, Wendy. Thank you.
Do not address Miss Scott by her first name, Paige. Just remember your position here.
Yes, Miss Bennett.
Would you take these cards over to the counter? Thank you, Alison.
And you should know better than gossiping with a prisoner. Her name is Paige, not Alison.
I can't work with the woman all day and call her by her surname. It just sounds dreadful.
That's beside the point. She's a prisoner, and you should treat her as such. She shouldn't be working out here, not if I had my say.
Well, Mrs. Davidson obviously feels otherwise.
Mrs. Morris rang earlier. She wants to pick up these files. Have them ready for her.
Wentworth Detention Centre. One moment, please. Miss Bennett, it's for you, Mr. Douglas.
Vera Bennett speaking. Well, thank you for letting me know, Mr. Douglas. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. With a bit of luck, you won't have to put up with me for much longer. Then the department will see how a prison should be run.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Carter, but I've had a pretty full day.
Yes, I've been trying to contact you all afternoon.
Please sit down.
Thank you. I won't be able to stay very long, Mr. Page.
Been some trouble at the school? Something to do with Chris?
Yes, it has. Until recently, Chris has been a model pupil. He's got up to the odd prank or two, of course, but nothing serious. However, lately...
Oh, he has been under a lot of strain.
Yes, I do know about your circumstances. They're very unfortunate.
Oh, he's not coping with it very well, I'm afraid.
No, he certainly isn't. In fact, he's become one of our most difficult pupils. Mr. Williamson, his form teacher, has done his best to help him.
Oh, Mr. Williamson came to see me.
Yes, but sad to say, Chris seems to resist all efforts at help. And now he's just gone too far.
What do you mean, what happened?
Today, Chris lost his head entirely and struck Mr. Williamson.
Struck him?
Punched him in the face, I'm afraid. After the incident, he ran away and he hasn't returned.
Maybe he's here. Chris? Chris, are you there? Well, he doesn't appear to have been home.
No, I'm not surprised. After such an incident, he's probably afraid to face anybody. In the state he was in, I'd say he's probably run away from school and from home.
Hey, Greg.
Go, Mr. Page.
Have you seen Chris today?
Not since he shot through at school.
Any idea where he's gone?
No.
Did he say anything before he left?
Just said he was never coming back.
Where would you go under the same circumstances?
Gee, I'd still be running. He really went bananas, Mr. Page.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Greg. If you see him, tell him to come home, will you?
Sure.
Hello, Wendy. Thought you'd be gone by now.
Just leaving. And I can't say I'll be sorry to get away from the place.
And I know quite a few women who'd agree with you. I rang Vera earlier about some files I want to take home and study tonight.
They're right here.
Thanks. How's Alison Page making out?
Very well. Picks things up quickly.
Oh, that's good. I thought she'd be able to handle the job.
It's a pity some of the prison officers don't have your attitude towards the women.
Off you go, Wendy. I'll hold the fort until the night shift comes on.
Thanks, Mr. Fletcher. See you soon.
Good night.
Night.
Heard anything more about Kathy Hall's death, Jim?
No, not yet.
Do they still think someone from here was involved?
I don't know.
Well, it's a bit fishy, isn't it? I mean, if it was deliberate.
Well, I don't see why. I mean, once the word was out that she was being paroled, they could have been watching the place for days.
I suppose that's true.
Hello, Meg. Can't keep away from the place.
Seems that way. Oh, thanks for these files.
Yes, I had Wendy have them ready for you.
Well, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself.
Am I? Well, I don't think it'll hurt to tell you. Mr. Douglas rang to tell me that the selection committee has drawn up a shortlist for the Barnhurst job. Only 3 names. I'm one of them.
Vera, that's wonderful.
Yes, congratulations, Vera. That's 3 to 1 odds. That's pretty good.
I have to go in for the last round of interviews in the morning.
Well, good luck. And don't be nervous.
Oh, don't worry. I've waited too long to mess it up now.
Yeah, good luck, Vera.
Thank you. I'll let you know how I get on.
Good night.
Night.
Haven't seen Harrison all day. Reckon he's skipping out of our way?
I could be. I wish I knew which way he was going to jump.
Oh, this news is all bad news. Do you mind if I change the channel, B?
Yeah, go ahead, love. I wasn't listening anyway. Okay. Let's see if we can burst his little bubble this time.
Yeah, well, he's not going to try anything with all of us around, is he?
Well, just in time for the end of the news.
Really? Anything interesting?